Having said that, let's start with the biggest award, and I think the most controversial award we're going to see this year. Although I think National Player of the Year and Coach of the Year are going to be controversial because, you know, for Player of the Year, it's a two-horse race. It's been a two-horse race here for honestly a couple months. Cam
Yep.
Jones was a part of this for a while. Braden
Yep.
Smith was a part of it for a minute, I thought, but it's really been Cooper Flagg and Johni Broome the whole season for the most part. And
Yep.
you look at their numbers, Rob. I'm gonna read their numbers. Cooper Flagg just finished playing tonight, so I haven't added in tonight's game where they absolutely mollywopped Wake Forest. Do you like that word, by the way? Mollywopped.
Yeah, that's
Good
very
word.
impressive.
Good word.
Did you learn that at journalism school?
I did. I did. I did. Yeah. Yeah. You should.
Paying off. It's
I'm
paying
going to teach
off.
you. I'm going to teach you some big words like that one day. All right. Johni Broome, almost 18 and a half points a game, almost
Okay.
11 rebounds a game, 3.5 assists a game, 2.5 blocks a game for the number one team in the country, the Auburn Tigers. And then you got Cooper Flagg, the young kid. Johni is a fifth-year senior. Cooper Flagg is a kid who came in at 17 years old as a freshman, averaging 19 and a half points, 7.5 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal and a half, a block and a half. He's been sincere. I mean, they've both been ridiculous, not good,
Yeah.
ridiculous. So it's splitting hairs. When I was down at Auburn last week, Janai knows that I have said lately that I was going to pick Cooper Flagg as the National Player of the Year. He didn't like that. So he gave me the ultimate stare down when I said that. But I
He
said I
should have
think
not he should have not spoken to you the whole time.
yeah, he was pretty funny. He was actually he had some fun with it. And I said, I go, you were the leader early, then you got hurt. I thought
Yeah.
kind of Cooper took over a little bit and took a little bit of a lead. And now I think it's neck and neck. I really do. And I said,
No, I agree. I agree with you.
I don't it's almost like honestly, I hate doing this. It's the ultimate cop out, and I'm not gonna do it. But the cop out is what? Co-player of the year. Can you do it?
I'm kind of okay with it, honestly.
Are you?
Because I don't even know if you're going to go with the argument of best player, best team. I don't know that. I mean, Auburn's been awesome, but Duke's been awesome. The
Yes.
only thing I'll say is that Auburn has been awesome in the toughest conference in college basketball.
Duke
So
beat
if
him
you're,
though. Duke beat him at Cameron.
but Duke won the head to head. Yeah. So I'm I'm good with co-player of the year. They've both been phenomenal. They've both earned it.
Yep.
I agree with you that in most cases I'd be like, no, you got to pick.
Right.
But their teams are both having just unbelievable years. Duke won the head to head. I'm going co. I'm going co-player of the year.
Rob,
Call
you
me
know what?
soft. That's
You
fine.
know what? How many years have we done this pod now?
Too many, but I think like five.
All right. This is gonna be
Too
a
many.
first.
That's the answer.
This is gonna be a first. As the pod might near its conclusion, I know you've got big contract negotiations coming up here.
Yeah.
Um, Doster's got to step up to the plate here. He's the one running the
But
contract.
no, you're living in like multiple houses. I don't necessarily need Doss to step up to the plate. I need you to give me some of your money. That's what I need. That's what I want,
Not going to
actually.
happen. It's just not
Wow,
going
then
to
I
happen.
guess this is the last episode, probably.
Well, here we are finally going to agree on something. We're going to agree to give co-players of the year, and
All right.
and
I like it.
I think it's the right thing to do. I actually
I do
think it's the
too.
right thing to do on this one
And
because
in most cases, Jeff, I would say it's not.
me
But
too.
I don't like leaving one of these guys out for the seasons that they have had and their teams have had.
Yeah, I'm with you. And again, it's really cool how you've got the older dude who started as a mid-major. Everybody kind of questioned him. I actually called. He went to Morehead State for 2 years. For people that don't know, and I talked to Preston Spradlin last week about it. His former coach at Morehead, who's now at James Madison. I said, "What was it like? Why did people pass on him?" And he said, "He goes, he was really skinny, and he's not a great athlete."
Right.
And he played on a good AU team.
It's
And
crazy he's really skinny because he's pretty put together when you see him
yes,
now. And even
yes,
last year, like he
yep,
really did a good job of putting some serious
yep.
size on his body.
So you have him, the kid with the chip in his shoulder, the whole time, questioned, who's the veteran, and it's just got better and better. And then you got Cooper, who's,
Generational player.
yeah, just like that guy, right? That guy who comes from Maine, who's 17 years old when he comes into college and doesn't just live up to the hype. Like, doesn't just live up to it, Rob, because